Hello everybody, welcome back in the Hobbit's Hole in the Ground, or the Book of the Hobbit in Italian. Today I'm joined again by the wonderful Banali. Hello.
Oh, yes, thank you for having me back again.
Yes, and at this point it's becoming quite a nice tradition. Me and Banali, we have been commenting at the final game of the World Championship for the base game. Now we are back with the second match for the WOME World Championship, which has been organized by Valali, between other things. And we did a battle report for the first match. You can find it on my channel. Uh, um, I will put the link of the video in the description of this one. But anyway, today's we are for the second game between Lanxing and Savedbyhim, which will play with the reversed roles compared to the last time. So Lanxing is going to be three people, and Savedbyhim is going to go with the Shadow. Also, little note: you're gonna have to excuse myself today because as I'm recording this video, I have a cold, so I'm gonna try to not be noisy as much as I can. But okay, that's it. Yeah, I think we can start the dance, unless you want to say
Yeah,
anything else.
I'll, uh, I'll just note this, and this will be spoilers for game one. So if you haven't watched that video already, then this is your warning to go click off and watch that one first and come back. And all right, if assuming you're still here, then you'll know that Lanxing won last game. So if Lanxing wins this one, then they will win the tournament outright. If Savedbyhim wins, then they will need to go on to a third game where they will do bidding for sides. And yeah, so far I've just gotten to the point where they viewed hands. The only thing that's happened is that Lanxing has declared the Narya version of Gandalf from Loam to be the guide.
Right.
And if we look at what they're going to draw now. So Savedbyhim draws his will and his malice. Not really playable turn one, but this is nice to have eventually. Lord of the Elven Rings. Nice to have a playable character card in case you get the chief. I'm also a fan of the combat card. I don't know if Savedbyhim is. Lanxing gets the Ents Awaken. Playable faction card adds another Ent in the event that you're going to use the Ents this game. Savedbyhim gets Day Without Dawn. Nice to know you have it. Not really going to be playable turn one, but this absolutely nice if on a future to block Gandalf on a future turn. Then Free Peoples, you know the way there.
Nice.
Playable character card, and maybe don't play it while Gandalf's the guide, but
Uh-huh.
those two Smeagol tiles can be critical in like a harsh Mordor pool. And then Faramir's Rangers. Nice turn one card. Shield Wall is always nice. And if Savedbyhim goes Gondor first, then you'll be glad to have the extra units.
Yeah. I would say that the three people players starts off with a very nice hand. Like, I would much rather play three people with the starting hand instead of the shadow player, personally.
Uh, yeah, I think I would rather have the Free People's hand here.
Mhm.
But, yeah. Okay, Fellowship's okay, so nobody is outside. Savedbyhim goes one eye, rolls one more, two armies, a character, and two musters. Pretty decent turn one roll. Bunch of three attacks, and you have your musters too. That's all you can really ask for from a turn 1.
Yep.
And then
Okay.
Lanxing gets 2 musters, Palantir, character, and a will. So yeah, pretty decent rolls on both sides, I would say.
Yep. Totally.
And yeah, Lanxing starts by playing You Know the Way There.
Makes a lot of
So
sense.
yeah, I personally don't like having Smeagol in the way while I have both Gandalf and Strider in the Fellowship. I know that he gets to be level 3, but I also I want to have Gandalf's or Strider's guide abilities, but I can definitely see the reasoning here.
Yeah, also because, especially in Lords+Warriors, you really don't want to reveal the Fellowship. So you're adding extra
Yeah.
tiles that are gonna keep the Fellowship protected, let's say, inside the Rivendell. And yes, what you're saying about Gandalf, it is true, it's kind of annoying, but seeing Master on the side of the Shadow player, either he goes for Saruman, which also is, in my personal opinion, maybe not the best minion to put
Yeah.
when you play with Lords+Warriors. But if you decide to go for something like Gothmog, which according to me makes more sense, you can also potentially play, since Sauron is at war, something like Lady Galadriel or Elrond. So not the end of the world if I end up drawing Smeagol. But
Yeah.
we will see.
Fair enough. Saved by him. Does Barad-dûr to Golgoroth, and it goes straight up from Dol Guldur up to Eastern Mirkwood, which, I mean, fair enough. The Free Peoples don't have a hybrid here, so they can't get that one regular in the way.
Yeah.
Also, I think that anticipates, unless the Fellowship gets revealed, of course, that Saved by Him plans on getting either the Balrog or Gothmog this turn.
Indeed.
Yeah. Lanxing's moving the Fellowship, and immediate hit.
Oh,
Is it going to be a reveal? It's
eh,
Smeagol.
perfect. And now there is the problem. Are you bringing Sauron to war as the Shadow player?
Yeah,
Because I feel like you kind of have to do some sense, but
I'm, I mean, I think you've already kind of declared your intent with the
yeah,
Eastern Mirkwood move. Saved by him. Moves Isengard to war,
okay,
actually.
right. We're gonna see Sauron instead.
Sorry, yeah. Lanxing moves again.
Oh wow.
It's hit again. Now is it going to be a reveal this time?
Yep.
And it's an eye. So Lanxing is taking the high pass this time. I
Uh,
suppose they don't want to sign up for the Balrog, and they just take the corruption. Saved by him, pulls out a muster. I wonder what they're gonna do with it.
hmm.
I wonder what in the world they might be about to do with it.
You could see a possibility for the battle. Ah no, well, yes, okay. I was going to say
Yeah,
okay. You were ironic. I thought you were actually wondering
yeah,
of the story. It's like yeah,
yeah. No,
it's
it's that's just it's an
right.
obvious move. Yeah.
Yeah, it is.
Lanxing's now pulling out the die and getting the eagles in play.
Yeah. Mhm.
I mean, fair enough. Faction die turn 1, and they're playable. Plus, you don't have to worry about. Actually, you can't get any of the keepers because Sauron's not at war. So
Yeah, you cannot.
yeah.
So,
So yeah, I suppose just get the elves down once and then eagles. That's the plan. Saved by him, army die. And they are going for Gondor. And Farharad to Nirharad.
uh,
So Okay, so it doesn't look like they plan on getting Erebor. Fair enough. Eagles make this a nightmare. Probably just Woodland Romandale.
I guess the
And
remaining character result is a little bit weird for military purposes, because I can imagine that the army in Minas-Morgul doesn't want to move right away. Maybe you want to master the Korfmob first, even though like you can still move it, and then if you're going for Gondor, move there on a second moment and Korfmob. But otherwise, another option here for the Shadow player could be just to play the Lord of the Elven Rings. Maybe it's not the
yeah,
best character card, but at least you're gonna cycle. So
yeah.
uh,
I mean, at least it's on the table. It's blocking Wind from the West, and it's I think we did see Lanxing get a few uses out of it last game.
yeah,
But Lanxing is going to move Gondor down.
makes sense.
Fair enough. You want to get a an elite in Minas Tirith. And then saved by him.
Yeah,
As expected, plays Lord of the Elven Rings and draws into Wormtongue. So
not the best character cards for the
maybe,
Shadow so far.
yeah, not the best cards. If by him draws into Death to the Forgoyle, so I mean Dunlending card and Wormtongue, maybe it's your sign to go Rohan, but
Yeah, yeah, totally.
Black Captain commands.
Mhm.
I mean, pretty nice card, even if you'd rather have it while you have the actual Black Captain and not the Chief. But when you do want to switch from corruption to military, that's nice to have. And then Free People's draws, we only need wings, which, if you want to separate Strider now,
Yeah,
you can get him out to Tharbad. And then, see, after 2 moves, we only need wings, gets Strider, only 2 moves from Dol Amroth.
indeed.
And then Premonition of Danger.
Wow.
I'm personally a fan of this card,
Yeah,
especially in this is one of the ones that you want to wait for Mordor for. Heroic Deaths, also great combat effect.
totally.
And then Through a Day and a Night. Maybe you do some military shenanigans, maybe you just play it for confusion. Especially since you're going to be Faramir's ranging this army, so then Faramir's plus confusion, you might need the Shadow player. Shadow might need to go get reinforcements. Then Shao draws into Horde from the East, so maybe you do go for Erebor. Maybe you just play it for the Deadly Strife. And no Narya this turn because Gandalf's not the guide. Fellowship's okay. Saved by him allocates an eye. 2 more, and then muster, character, hybrid, and army. And Lanxing gets muster, character, Palantir, recruit faction, and a will. Lanxing starts by hiding the fellowship before they can get cards played on them.
Yeah.
I mean, fair enough. Saved by him, probably about to muster Sauron to war, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, changes their minds. Oh, they're bringing on the Southrons.
That's interesting.
Maybe they really want to play Port from the East.
I guess that they
Shing's
don't have the
gonna.
time to play all from the east, but I can see a move, a play where like you combine the forces from south and east rune into the north rune, and then thanks to the card Black Captain commands, you can put under siege this round Erebor, which kind of nice. I think it can make sense, especially because there are not so many eagles. Like now, your main problem in dealing with the dual line are the eagles, because Gimli, I guess, is a little bit far away, regardless of the card that you have to get into Erebor. Because
Yeah.
your Gimli is gonna move at maximum of 4 distance. 1, 2, 3, 4. Like there is no way it's gonna get Erebor this round. So if you want to go for the dual line, this is the moment for doing it for Erebor. And then you can come up with other reinforcements from the army who left Dol Guldur or from Horde of the East on a second moment. But I think this move makes sense if you're really going towards the dual line. Like if you're really pushing for it. I think it makes sense.
Do you think, just as a note, if the Free Peoples uses We Only Need Wings, and
Yeah,
oh, actually, no, they can only, then Gimli can only get 5. So Gimli could get to Dale, or to
exactly.
Witherdeep,
Yeah,
but not
exactly.
into Erebor, unless they want to use a ring to move.
Precisely. So I think that Savedbyhim consider this totally.
Yep. Lanxing uses the will, has now twice reconsidered using the will,
Uh-huh.
and decides to just recruit an eagle instead.
Yeah.
Savedbyhim moves out into North Ithilien and West Tarandor.
Oh,
So yeah, it does
okay.
look like it's just Gondor is the plan.
Yeah, then I wonder why, I don't know. Doesn't look like the most efficient way for me for doing this. But I don't know.
Yeah. Lanxing probably is about to play Faramir's Rangers.
Yeah,
They do.
there we go.
North Ithilien. Oh, 2 hits. Nice.
Yes.
And they get the units in. By him moving Moranin down to Gogoroth.
I mean, you kind of have
So
to do it, yes.
yeah, you need the reinforcements better.
And also to
Now
protect
that you have
any
the
kind of attempts of a free people military victory. You have to be extra careful when it comes to WOME. Okay?
yeah,
Yeah.
Lanxing's moving the Fellowship.
Yeah.
Uh,
Oh,
it's missed, but then the chief gets a hit, so
nice.
good job, Witch King. And it's a 2.
Mm. Are you going to random this or just taking 2 points of corruption? It's a pity
Uh,
losing Smeagol so early.
yeah, and you still have the 3 Smeagol tiles in there. So I might
Depending, yeah. Depending
think,
on the hobbits that you
okay,
have, if they are like the alternative version of the
yeah,
hobbits, probably would just take 2 points of corruption.
if they're the base version, then I mean you have if it's the base version, then you have
Base
I would
version,
say a 6 out of 8 companions you'd be fine with dying. I
yeah.
mean, you'd be fine with Gandalf dying, any of the level 2s dying, any of the hobbits die, either of the hobbits
And
dying,
listen,
and
in
then
some
you just don't
sense,
want to.
yeah, I would be also happy. I mean, not happy, but I would be fine in Lords+1 to lose also Strider because, like, yes, it's unfortunate, but I feel like in Lords+1 there is less of a need for a Strider sprint. Like you
Yeah,
need less is let's say is guide ability, in my opinion. So I would be kind of fine with that. It hurts a little bit, of course, but uh, to me, it depends on the orbits. If they are alternative orbits, I would take 2 points of corruption. If are the base orbits, I would probably start taking randoms. I don't know.
yeah. And Savedbyhim, take uh Lanch Lanching just moved the corruption up. So yeah.
Yeah,
So Lanching's might have the Loam hobbits here.
could be.
Saved by
Oh,
him. Saruman.
yeah,
I guess now that your will is out, so no shot of getting Gandalf this turn. And now you have this muster left. Maybe just move the elves down.
Yeah, the elves. Or what about the dwarves? The dwarves also is an option.
Oh, yeah. The dwarves could also work since they're probably going to have to go through Iron Hills.
Because the elves, I mean, it's not bad doing that because, yes, like it's never bad. But if my opponent wants to go for Gondor plus Dew line, maybe trying to master elves is not really helpful after all, because the only objective is gonna be the Woodland Realm, and no chances that you're gonna recruit inside there. But
Yeah.
but maybe, or even the North. I would have considered maybe North or Dwarves. I don't know. Not sure which one,
Yeah.
but
I might have done the north as well, but
uh,
Lanxing decides to do the elves.
sure.
Okay. Saved by him puts the Dunlendings in play.
Right. Interesting.
I guess yeah.
I mean, I love WOME factions actually. I love them,
Yeah.
but I treat them more
Uh
as like a middle or late game kind of resource. And so, personally, I wouldn't lose an hybrid army result to do that. But I don't
yeah.
know. Yeah, again, we are not in the final for the WOME World Champion, so
Yeah.
championship. So.
My move there would have just been Sauron to war.
Yeah, or I was thinking also moving maybe the armies from South Rune and North Rune into East Rune, and then preparing
Yeah.
the Earth from the
That's
East.
also
Yeah,
a move.
something like that, anyway.
Saved by so Lanxing draws into March of the Ents
Oh,
with a nice. Challenge of the King.
oh wow.
Yeah. I mean, yeah. And then Power of Tom Bombadil. So
Ooh,
yeah, if I had advanced the north last turn, then I would be very happy to get Tom Bombadil.
yeah,
In this case, though, but it's still nice because it's gonna advance the north and makes 4 cities a problem. But Challenge of the King is also Sudden Strike's decent. Doesn't look like you're on the high pass, so it doesn't look like you're gonna be getting Aragorn anytime soon. So
yeah.
probably played for the combat factor, discarded at some point.
Yeah, another problem for going to the duel from the high pass is that it becomes, in Lords+Warriors, it becomes very hard to crown Aragorn. Like, not impossible, but much more difficult.
Yeah.
So,
Saved by him drawing Shelob,
mhm.
which there actually is, if you really want to crown Aragorn, there's actually an alternative high pass route you could take, which goes through Dol Guldur,
Yeah,
and then that gets you close enough that you could at least get the dead men, but you're still 2 moves away from Minas Tirith unless you separate him with a. It at least gets you slightly closer, I
yeah,
think.
yeah.
Saved by him's gonna draw Shelob. I mean, that's nice. Might also try and get the spiders for that.
Mhm.
Uh, Fellowship's okay. Worn with Sorrow and Toil. I mean, there are 8 companions in there, and so I would be very happy to maybe get
Yeah,
8 uses out of that.
totally.
And then Strongly Guarded, another Deadly Strife. Uh, yeah. Saved by him allocates 1 eye. Rolls 2 more, 2 characters, 2 armies, a Palantir, a hybrid, and then that's a recruit faction or a draw faction card on the faction die. Lanxing rolls 2 characters, a will, a hybrid and a recruit faction, and feels bad that you've been rolling a will every turn for the first 3 turns, but Gandalf the
Yeah,
Grey's still alive.
yeah, right. Maybe that's a counter argument for Smeagol, indeed.
I mean, there is always the possibility if you want to be one of the 3 people on this planet who has ever used Narya's ring ability.
Which, by the way, Saved by Him is quite famous for that one, for that use of that ring.
Yeah,
I think he has used it on a couple of occasions. So
I've used it once. I've also think I've had to remind someone, but it's so rare that most people even forget that it costs a die to use.
yeah,
Uh, Lanxing's immediately playing a character die. Moving the fellowship. And they're safe.
yeah,
If by him playing Worn with Sorrow and Toil on them.
makes sense.
So, and then redraws into on they went. Red tiles are nice to get.
Yeah.
Lanching passes.
Hmm.
Saved by him using their faction die. I'm guessing that's probably the spiders. And it's the spiders. Lanching passes again. Saved by him. Army die. Moving to the Gap of Rohan. And moving this army into Minas Morgul.
You
Okay,
know?
maybe you're gonna get Gothmog here,
Yeah,
and
yeah,
then
totally.
move the reinforcements in, and then try and get Minas Tirith under siege. But oh wait, actually you can't get Gothmog this turn. You only have one muster, and Sauron's not at war yet.
No, you cannot indeed. But you know what? If the shadow player, for whatever reason, plays his master to not bring Sauron to war, I would totally do the thing that you just said about Gandalf on Dale, for example.
Yeah,
I would separate Gandalf there, and then I would use his die, and then I would just flipping Gandalf away.
yeah. Though you'd have to use We Only Need Wings if you wanted to get. Oh, in Dale you said.
No, in Dale, I
I
think
thought you
you're
said
in
on.
reach.
Yeah,
I guess
yeah,
I guess
Dale,
if
you're
you
in reach.
use yeah.
I thought you said
Sorry.
on Dane, and I thought you were talking about
Ah,
Erebor,
sorry,
so
sorry,
I just
sorry.
misheard you.
No. But indeed, as you say, if you use we only need wings, you can potentially get to Erebor as well. So
Yeah, which I mean, I'd rather not have Gandalf the White sitting out in the open with one regular. That's just my preference.
actually, the more I look at this, the more is a very nice idea. If the shadow player
Yeah,
now does not use the master to bring Sauron to war, I would definitely do that.
yeah, that's actually
100%.
nice.
100%.
Yeah, especially since you can then get a guaranteed muster in there before the shadow can either attack you.
Yeah,
Like, actually, you can get two guaranteed musters, shadows to attack you and then move next to you. So 2 elites in Dale. Uh, then they attack you, or get 1 elite and then run away to whichever stronghold you prefer.
with the protection of eagles. So
Yeah. Lynching's getting an eagle, so there's now 4 up there. So, Saved by Tim's moving this army down to South Ithilien now. And then the Sunlandings have come into Orthanc.
I really hope the Lanxing sees the move. I would do that now. Totally.
I I I hope it they do too. Lanching.
No, they decide to move.
They just moved the fellowship.
Okay, I mean, it's not bad, for
Uh,
sure.
2 hits because of the
Mhm.
chief.
Oh,
Hi, 2 reveal.
random. I guess you need to random at this point.
Yeah, random, and then I mean, Premonition of danger,
Unfortunately, you can
not the
potentially
best,
lose
not the
the
greatest to
premonition.
lose. Yeah,
Yeah, but
yeah. Challenge of the king is fine to lose. So
yeah.
yeah.
Ah,
But Lanxing takes the corruption.
okay, careful there.
Yeah.
Did they? Ah, yes, they only
Only
moved
moved
two space.
two
Yeah, well,
spaces. Oh, okay. Yep, they're in carry.
I mean, to be fair, there
Yeah.
is also an argument to be made for moving into Carrock as soon as possible, so that when you're there, the majority of character cards from a shadow player cannot be played. So, like, so this move from
Yeah.
launching makes sense. Like, let's not we just saw another option, I think. But let's say like this move makes total sense.
Yeah. Lanxing's Savedbyhim, putting the chief back on the fellowship, and then consolidates another Nazgul into North Aphelion.
Mhm.
Lanxing's hiding with the will. I guess, yeah, before you can get like breaking or mortal wounds played on you. Or lure would also not be great. Lure would actually be fine. Unless you have the unless you have the lone hobbits. Though even then, it's just one corruption. Played by him playing on they went. And redraws into Morgul Wound.
Ouch.
And then Lanching's Carrick to Old Forest Road. And then Edoras to Weston that.
Yeah.
Yeah, nothing too surprising to see here.
Oh.
Played by him. Gets the
Oh.
Balrog in play.
Oh.
So still no Sauron out.
Wait a second. What? Why would you do that?
Yeah, why? Like you've already gotten this army out towards the Dew line, so you're not going for Lorien. You're like Sauron's still not at war, so
Uh, and you're really creating good opportunities for the free people player to recruit. Either you're totally giving up on the due line, which could be. Like if you do a move such as this one, to me looks like you're giving up on the due line.
yeah. And then maybe you're gonna get your points. You have Worm Tongue, so maybe your 10 points would be Gondor, maybe Rohan,
Yeah.
and then either bring this army back around towards Lorien or muster up here and go for Rivendell.
Yeah. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
Yeah.
But even Lorien doesn't look good now.
No, no. With the Eagles, and then Galadriel is going to be in there.
Yeah.
Benching gets Wraiths of Fear. Doesn't look like this is an Aragorn game, so that's basically useless. I will go alone.
Hmm.
Yeah, I mean, I suppose maybe you use that on Strider, but
I mean, if you move
or maybe
once,
use that on Gimli or Gandalf.
if you
I
move
think
once and then you use the I will go alone, you can bring. Ah, no, you need to move twice in order to bring in the dead man. It's not enough.
yeah, you would need to do twice. And even then, he's just going to be sitting in Eric. So
Yeah,
unless you spend a dead man to go get Aragorn,
yeah, fair enough.
Lanching, and then draws help unlooked for. So
Ah, but wait, you also have the eagles to move companions around. So
yeah,
okay, well, we'll see. I don't know.
yeah, help unlooked for. That's so maybe this Osgiliath army is going to go to Lossarnach and then do help unlooked for.
Yeah.
Saved by
Yes, I can
him
see that.
draws into Servants of Sauron.
Okay.
Okay. Phlox.
Oh, nice.
And then new power is rising. That's nice.
Okay, nice
And you
stats
have to
actually.
get rid of 2 here.
Warm tongue.
Honestly, I'm Wormtongue. I might consider going for Rohan still, but so maybe I might get rid of Phlox, and then Fellowship's already out of Morgul wound range, so maybe that, since it's now just 1 corruption.
Yeah, I can see. Yeah, I can see the argument for both. Definitely Warm Tongue I would discard, and then either Morgul Wound or Flux of Creebane. Not sure.
Yeah.
If you want to have a consistent corruption, no, the Black Captain
Oh, they
commands.
get rid of Black Captain commands.
Maybe because they see not too many use of it. It depending on the strategy that you want to
Yeah.
apply. You don't want to move away the Witch King from the Fellowship. So, I mean, that could be a reason.
And then the other one's Phlox. Okay.
They're holding on to Warm Tongue. Interesting.
Yep, so probably going Rohan. Savedbyhim asks if you're good, Fellowship's okay. 1 eye in. One more. 4 hybrids, a muster, an army, a character, draw or play faction event card, and use Balrog versus
Oh.
3 wills, a hybrid, and then draw or play faction event card. And we know that Savedbyhim has it.
Yeah. A little bit too late, unfortunately.
Yeah. Lanxing, I will go alone.
Oh.
And out goes Shriner. Yeah, okay. I assume that they meant to go through South Anduin Vale and not Dol
Yeah.
Guldur. But okay, making their way. You could get him down to Minas Tirith, and then you don't have Paths of the Dead, so you can't get him out of there. So he's just going to be in the stronghold.
Yeah, it's a risky move.
Yeah,
I
I guess
guess
you're.
if Sauron now goes to war, and then you move in Minas Tirith, and then Sauron attacks into Skillet, and then you crown Aragorn. No, you cannot escape. Like you're short of a movement because you could have used we only need wings then to move away again, Aragorn.
Yeah, but no,
But
you don't have enough time.
it is true that if the Osgiliath army retreats into Minas Tirith, it's not that obvious to try to take down, to put under siege Minas Tirith. But
Yeah,
interesting move. Let's see what happens. I don't know.
and then if they don't get Sauron to war immediately, you could then we only need wings to run into Helm's Deep, activate
Yeah.
Rohan,
Yes.
and then
Yes.
go get the
Exactly.
dead men. Or yeah, we only need wings. Can I reach Helm's Deep?
Yeah,
Sauron does go to war though.
Indeed.
Lanxing ends Awaken.
Yeah, I like this play. Yes. And then it allows him to
Uh,
play We Only Need Wings.
Yep.
Yeah, nice.
Put them all in Eastern Brownland, and then Strider makes his way into Minas Tirith. Invite him back in Osgiliath. Gondor's to war. Strategy card versus strategy card. Maybe. Are you really gonna play a Deadly Strife on this? I guess
I mean,
so.
it makes sense actually. It's not crazy.
Yeah. Yeah, and then 3 peoples are probably playing a Confusion.
Could be.
Yeah, Deadly Strife versus Confusion.
Let's see. Ouch.
Hit by him gets
Ouch.
one hit on themselves.
No.
Only 2 hits with the Deadly Strife.
Oof.
That's at least it's not the fabled Deadly Strife whiff. I have but that's still not great. At least it's That's still debate. Oh, one more reroll. Okay, still only 2 hits. And then Lanxing proceeds to get
3
3
plus
back.
1. 3 plus 1.
3, yeah, 3 plus 1.
Huh.
So, yeah, now this army's...
Yeah,
This army is not taking Minas Tirith.
exactly. So, well, interesting.
Press, and then Faramir retreats to Minas Tirith. I guess.
Sorted.
Oh wait, if you crown Aragorn, you're gonna have 4 leadership in here. That's a good stuff. That's a good sudden strike.
Yeah. Crown Aragorn.
That's a
And then field battle, if
or
they're gonna press.
or they recruit an elite first, since you can crown under siege.
Yeah, I guess they're very positive. Yeah, I mean, it's also true. Yes, yes.
I guess you also, if you're gonna have Aragorn in here, you want 1 more HP.
Yeah.
So
My only concern with this move is that uh, maybe they don't attack immediately into Minas Tirith. They can combine forces from South Ithilien into Osgiliath and then attack. But then you don't get to crown Aragorn and move it out of the way. You know what I mean? Like if they immediately crown Aragorn now, then the Shadow player either does suicide attack into Minas Tirith or he needs to strengthen his army in Osgiliath, at which point you can move Aragorn out of the way. And then with the last Master Army die, you can bring in the Deathman. I think I would have done this. Instead of recruiting an additional elite in Minas Tirith, I would have done this thing. I don't know if you can
yeah,
see what I'm talking about.
yeah, no, I see it. That's yeah, I would have considered that. I might have still done the elite just because I want more HP with Aragorn.
Yeah.
I don't want him to die. Savedbyhim Southrons to war, so now... Okay, so
Okay.
Lanxing might only get use out of one of these. And if they don't crown immediately, that's just gonna suck. Lanxing... Okay, thank goodness. They see
And
Day Without Dawn. Nice.
now comes Stay Without Dawn, and he cannot escape.
Yeah.
Haha.
Yep,
Yeah.
Day Without Dawn. You can't escape.
And now, yes.
That might have been an argument to use
Yeah,
the will beforehand to move in and not the faction card.
indeed.
Saved by him. Alrod gets flipped. Faction die. Maybe play Shelob.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, playing Shelob. Character die. Halargir.
Yeah.
Oh, wait. Oh, you can get Dol Amroth under siege this turn.
Yeah. I mean, okay. I respect that. Yes.
Yeah, it does mean that Aragorn's gonna run away, but yeah.
But wait, no, wait a second. Wait a second. With which army? The army in Osgiliath?
They're using a character die, so yeah, the Osgiliath army.
Ah, that's very risky. I
No.
mean, what are you
Yeah.
thinking?
Maybe you're just doing that to clean up that one regular, and then you're gonna... Because if you move in the 8 regulars right now, you're gonna be above the stacking limit. So maybe you're just trying to get down to the stack to get 2 regulars out of that army to get down to the stacking limit.
I really don't know. I think I would have really pressured the situation on Minas Tirith.
I mean, the free
Like
people don't have any dice,
you
though.
have made so much an investment on Aragorn, and now I'm gonna make you pay for it. I'm gonna
Oh,
put
no,
under siege
here's the...
Minas Tirith, attack it, and then like use also Deadly Strife. Doesn't matter how many hits I get back because I can easily, with the Corsairs on a second moment, or also with armies from Minas Morgul, I can boost up the army in Minas Tirith. And unless you draw Paths of the Dead, your Aragorn is gonna die. So I don't know. I think I would have gone for that option.
Yeah,
But let's see.
yeah, yeah. Hit by him doesn't get any hits on Pelargir. Branching No hits back. Press, the whole army goes in. Yeah, it does seem to be the Dol Amroth plan. Oh no, they're okay. It's just the two and the leadership. Oh, and one leadership. Okay, so
Okay.
yeah, I think like I think this was the stacking limit plan. And yep, South Ithilien goes in. This army then goes into Pelargir, so and then Lamedon.
And I think the reason of leaving two Sauron uh, units inside the army of Bragi is for potentially drawing in force in a second moment. I
Yeah,
think that's the reason,
yeah,
essentially.
drawing the Hell Trolls, or
Yeah,
it might also just be because now these are both at 10 instead of
yeah,
having to lose 2 to the stacking limit.
yeah.
Lamedon dies, get the hit back. They leave one guy behind in Pelargir because Lossarnach is still open. Path of the Dead
Oh
gets drawn.
no!
Oh, that's no.
Oh my God!
Oh,
Oh my
now
God! Okay,
and
this
now
okay.
Aragorn's getting out.
And not only that, like we're gonna see three dead men in Eric. Like this is the last card that the Shadow player wanted to see.
Uh,
He has
yeah,
been
especially since
drawing
they also
pretty
have a
good.
race.
He has been drawing pretty good, Lanxing.
Yeah,
We should recognize that.
I mean, you think the next one, the next card's gonna be Imrahil,
Oof. Let's see.
Majesty and Glory, which
Yeah.
okay, and then Spirit of Mordor.
Still.
Oh
Still.
yeah, you could also Spirit of Mordor this army.
Yeah.
Savedbyhim gets Servants of Sauron. Ring is Mine. That's now
Hmm.
3 red tiles you have in 5
Wow.
turns. And then Shadow of Dol Guldur.
Yeah.
So maybe
Good
use that for
one.
the Mumakil.
Indeed.
Which okay, 1 eye in. Allocated. Uh, 2 more roll, including the faction die, and then 2 musters, 2 armies, 2 hybrids, a character, and a Palantir. Versus 2 characters, 2 hybrids, a Palantir, and then that's a recruit or a draw faction card.
This turn, the three people player can get 4 dead men in play. Because with
Yeah.
Paths of the Dead, you get 3 automatically, plus the recruit result, you can go up to 4. So
Yep. Lanxing's probably about to recruit an elite in Dol Amroth
yeah,
because no pressure on getting Aragorn out of there. It's not under siege yet. Oh, regular in Minas Tirith, regular in Dol Amroth. I don't
huh,
think. Yeah, you're not out of elites. You still have 2. Do you? I guess are you really going to commit to the field battle here?
I guess so.
Savedbyhim puts Dol Amroth under siege. Lanxing recruits a regular in Lossarnach. Yeah, you're going for the field battle.
Yeah,
Or maybe. Oh no, you've played Through a Day and a Night already for the combat effect. I thought maybe you were gonna seriously attack out and then try and throw a day and a night into Mordor. That would be fun. But no. Savedbyhim goes just commonly goes for Dol Amroth, doesn't even worry about the 5/3 army.
yeah.
Strategy card, probably Mumakil or a Strife versus
Very clever move from Saved by him to ignore
maybe
Minas Tirith.
yeah, maybe advantageous position here. Yeah.
Yeah,
Strife versus advantageous. That's 2 hits.
yeah.
Yep. Then 3 with without advantageous, and then Lanxing gets 2 back. I just press and play a Mumakil. Press. Strategy card. Yeah, that's probably Mumakil. Maybe Great
Mhm.
Host, but probably Mumakil. Yep. Mumakil against nothing. That's one hit, one back. Now do you just play the Great Host? Oh no,
Yeah,
yep, no card. I was
no
thinking
card.
maybe play it, but also, I mean, I
Yeah.
guess you want to play New Powers Rising for the card effect and then go Rohan, especially since you've been holding on to Worm Tongue.
Yeah.
Yeah. The card. That's gonna be and no hit versus one back. Passing.
Passing,
Okay.
like this is the time for the Deadman.
I guess maybe you're thinking like I can afford to lose 2 points and then in exchange, like because then Minas Tirith is just never gonna fall while Aragorn's sitting in there with a 5/3 army.
Yeah.
Card on both sides. Savedbyhim gets his 6. Lanxing still gets a hit back, so Dol Amroth's been doing very well at hitting back. Lanxing passes once again. Savedbyhim, yep, upgrades in Orthanc with the voice of Saruman. Lanxing's moving the Fellowship. That's one hit, that's a one reveal eye. And Lanxing still takes the corruption. It is turn 5 and still no casualties have been taken.
Hmm.
With the reveal in Old
I
Forest
guess
Grove.
maybe one of the reasons he didn't go for the Paths of the Dead option is because he has such good character cards that he want to keep them. I mean, Premonition of Danger is still there.
Yeah.
So I don't know. Maybe he wants to play.
Savedbyhim's probably about to play Morgul Wound or New Powers Rising or maybe Worm Tongue. New Powers Rising.
Yep.
Yep, that is a declaration of intent.
Yeah.
Mentioning hides the Fellowship. Savedbyhim recruits an elite the normal way because you are out of elites to upgrade into.
Yeah.
That is a pretty big one.
It is.
Now Lanxing plays Paths of the Dead.
Okay.
And then so yep. And then it goes right back into the deck.
Yeah, we're gonna see Helm's Deep under siege for sure.
Yeah, that
For
is not
sure.
even a question. Forts of Eisen. Three Peoples does have a scouts.
Yeah.
So character card, I guess I guess you. Oh wait, you can't. Oh, Old Hatred. Okay, Old Hatred against
Yeah.
scouts.
Yeah, totally.
Yep.
It's okay.
Lanxing's recruiting another dead man.
Yeah.
Maybe you're trying to threaten Dark Door.
Yeah, but you really need to top deck it, otherwise.
Yeah. Savedbyhim's yep, Helm's Deep is under siege.
Yeah.
Leaving one regular behind the Fort of Eisen. Top deck the Stone of Erech.
Which is cool, but still not the one that you need.
Yeah. There and back again. So, I mean, hey, maybe separate Gimli.
Yeah.
If that, put him in Erebor and then watch the fun. And then Rangers of the North. So, yeah, now Dew's really not falling.
No, the dual line is impossible, honestly.
Yeah, it's just a lost cause. Ships of Great Draught.
Cool.
I guess if you start mustering up an Umbar.
Yep.
Lidless Eye. It's Lidless Eye. And then Great Host, at least you have. So Okay, so you could try and get Helm's Deep that way. Savedbyhim allocates an eye. Oh, but they're over on faction cards. They need to discard. Oh, Gift Blanching reminds them.
Hmm.
And then Savedbyhim gets rid of Servants of Sauron.
Yeah, makes sense.
The dice rolls are so it's 2 eyes, and then 2 musters, 2 hybrids, an army. Oh, 3 hybrids, an army, a character. Card draw, and then draw or play faction event card versus recruit or draw faction event card, a will, 3 characters, and a Palantir. Lanxing starts by moving the Fellowship and is missed. And Savedbyhim goes for Old Forest Road, maybe just to get the rerolls. Lanxing does no card. So yeah, no card, no card. That guy just dies. Lanxing passes. Strategy card is drawn. So
Yeah, they could have played
threats
the
and
Rangers of the
promises.
North immediately. I don't know why.
Yeah.
Maybe they wanted to avoid
Maybe
any
they're
reroll
waiting.
from the Witch King, but
Maybe they're waiting to play it until after Woodland Realms under siege to try and
okay.
no, make a Shadow commit another die to do. Savedbyhim, who's playing Death to the Forgoyle on
Yeah,
Helm's Deep.
you want to finish go on this round.
Strategy card versus character card. Great Host versus Horndark.
Perfect.
So, yep. Savedbyhim gets 1 hit. Lynching gets 2. And, yep, Great Host triggers. Press. Character card that cannot be Old Hate. That is not legal. That is not legal whatsoever because you cannot play Old Hatred while Death to the Forgoyles there.
You cannot?
These yeah, the Dunlendings. I was playing this wrong for so long, but the official ruling is that the Dunlendings are only Isengard regulars that are not considered Dunlendings anymore. While
Oh, I
Death to the Forgoyles.
see. I was
So
not aware of that as well.
yeah, that is an illegal play. Hopefully, it doesn't have any game impact.
So they are considered instead Isengard units, and they're not both of them, both Dalaning and Isengard units. Like they're only one of the two.
That is, yeah. Oh,
Oh,
and then Savedbyhim loses a Dunlending too,
yeah, maybe
and gets their hit.
it would have not changed anything in the end, I guess. But it's interesting to
Yeah,
find out this kind of rulings. Was not aware of it.
yeah. Launching passes. Gathering up South Run to East Run, and then South Dunland, North Dunland. So maybe you're making a play at Rivendell or
Yeah,
4 cities.
yeah,
Yeah, I could see 4 cities going on here, like trying to get. And then your 3 strongholds would maybe be Dol Amroth, Helm's Deep, and then maybe Woodland Realm.
yes, yes.
Okay. Okay.
It's a solid plan. I
Lanchings.
like it.
Yeah, okay. Another dead man. By him. Yep, moving towards Dale, and then gathering up in Moria. So okay, you're making the play for Lorien, not Rivendell. Or 4
Mm,
cities. Yeah, especially that Galadriel, and then you have I suppose because you have all of this leadership is not cancelable with the Eagles. So
hmm.
maybe. And then you have benching moves again. They are hit thanks to the reroll. And it's a 1 reveal.
Corruption keeps
You
going up.
still corruption keeps going up. You could actually still get Gimli into Erebor with there and back again.
By the way, as the Free People players completely forgot about the Galadriel and Aragorn for many turns now.
Yeah.
Mm. I guess there was more pressing stuff to do, but still.
Okay. Savedbyhim's recruiting an elite in Moria.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. Lanxing Heights.
Yeah, I guess
Okay.
they're going for Lorien, as you said.
Savedbyhim does it again.
Yeah.
Lanxing's. There's Galadriel.
Yeah. But now you can go exactly.
Oh,
Yes, you bait them.
yeah.
I was going to say that, and now you can go to Rivendell.
Yep. Yeah.
I was going to
And
say
then,
that
oh yeah,
you can bait them
unless they
on
play,
Lorien. Yeah.
unless they play there and back again, then you're only going to be fighting Rivendell with Elrond and the two elites, and Northrend into the Vale of Carnan. Lanxing plays Rangers of the North
Mm.
on Old Forest Road. Yes, yeah. Oh,
Okay.
2 hits again,
Not bad.
and then Leader and Elite in Dale. Yeah, now, yeah, dude just keeps getting worse and worse. And then, yep, this army's in the Trollshaws. This actually looks very similar to that army we had that one time, but I think it
Ah,
was just that Gothmog was in here.
yes, indeed, indeed.
I
It is
think
true.
the Balrog was up in Angmar.
Yes, yes. Very, very funny game, that one.
Yeah. Wild Hillman. So okay, you can actually even get a third Dunlending in here. Give it to us. Okay, 4th red tile, and then it's of Mordor. Okay, Desperate Battles, nice. Now I mean, the cat's out of the bag on Rohan, so I would just get rid of Wormtongue.
Yeah.
And then speed greater than any wind. Okay, Eagle. Nice. House of the Stewards. I don't think Boromir's going to Gondor anytime soon.
No.
And then Wisdom of Elrond. Confusion's nice. Maybe you could do that on the dwarfs, but yeah. Savedbyhim gets rid of Littlest Eye. Okay.
Yeah, so yeah, the
Oh,
plan is totally Rivendell plus Woodmergion plus Dale. I guess that's the plan for the Shadow player.
yeah.
I see no better options.
Fellowship's okay. Then that's 1 IN plus 2 more rolled. 2 musters, 2 armies, draw card, army muster, Palantir, and then draw or play faction card versus 3 characters, 2 army musters, a muster, and then that's recruit or draw. And by the way, it's turn 7 and Gandalf the Grey is still alive.
Yeah. Yeah, indeed.
Lanxing starts by Elrond. Changes their mind, tries to recruit, realizes they're
They
not at
cannot.
war.
Yeah, cannot.
Yep, so they get Elrond instead.
Okay.
Hit by him, so yeah, hooking around Dale, and then puts a guy into Lamadon.
Right.
Moment. Ching Galadriel's die to move the Fellowship. They are safe. Draw or play faction, maybe a Wild Hillman. His will and his malice. Okay. Oh, to get Death to the Forgoyle back.
Yeah, but I mean, you can use it on Rohan, but other than that, it's not very helpful.
Yeah.
But okay, I guess that was the best option.
Character Fellowships in. That's one hit, and it's a 3. At this
And
point, I just lose Smeagol or random.
I
Depends on
will,
your Hobbit.
yeah,
I mean, Smeagol's been the guide for since turn 1.
I would
Does
probably
suck losing
random,
those
but
3-0.
yeah, I see the risks of randoming because like the hobbits are very bad in this scenario.
Yeah. Benching randoms, and it's Gimli.
Okay, well,
Then Warn with Sorrow and Toil. You're probably hoping to lose past the stewards or there and back again.
yeah.
And they lost Premonition of Danger. That was exactly what the Shadow would have wanted. Saved by him. Recruits a Nazgul in Mount Gundabad and Moria.
Yeah.
Lanxing moves the Fellowship.
Eh,
They get hit, but it's finally a Smeagol tile.
yeah.
You put the 2 in, and then you've drawn 2
I'm
in
a,
7 turns.
I'm a little bit surprised that they didn't use Iron's ring ability. Since there are good chances that Iron is gonna die this turn, and maybe you needed that extra movement to get into Mulder.
Yes, maybe you don't want to give the Shadow player a ring.
Fair, but then you use the one die to put Iron that is kind of useless. So you actually wasted an action.
Yeah. Or I guess maybe you're going to use the 5 to like try and sudden strike because 5 leadership.
Yeah. Yeah, fair enough.
Yeah. Saved by him. Switches out the Witch King.
Right.
That activates the dwarves. Switching passes. Draws a strategy card. Half orcs and goblin men. Okay, 6-4 army. Sure. And they get rid of Worm Tongue. Yeah. Time for Worm Tongue's long past. Lanxing draws. Lanxing recruits an eagle. Saved by him. This army into Old Forest Road, and then you're coming out of Helm's Deep into the Forts of Eisen, I guess, just to block Ents
Yes.
in the future. Okay. Recruits regular in Westernnet and Edoras. Saved by him goes for Rivendell. Lanxing's recruiting in Woodland Realm.
Yeah.
Which, yeah, you're gonna have 3 elites in there. Saved by him. Either play a red tile or maybe half orcs and goblin men. Okay, yeah, playing the red tile. Another Mark of the Ents. I honestly might even just get rid of that one since we have 2. Save Paths in the Dark.
Oh.
That's nice.
Yeah.
That is very nice.
Indeed.
And then Last Battle. I guess Daylight's nice. Yeah. Shadow draws the other Death to the Forgoyle.
Okay.
Ringwraiths are abroad. Okay, that's pretty nice here. And then Hill Trolls. Always nice to see Hill Trolls. They get rid of Lanxing gets rid of March of the Ents and Half the Stewards. I mean, I think you already had 2 Marches of the Ents. I might have considered Stone of Eric since everybody's almost at war anyway. But I suppose you want to... And then, okay, and then House of the Stewards. I guess, yeah, it's between House of the Stewards and there and back again. There's still a chance you might play. Oh no, because you're about to enter Mordor. Lanxing, yep, speaking of Mordor. Oh, that's the other reason they didn't use Vilya, actually. I don't. Oh no, they did have the Palantir. Yeah, they could have played Cruel Weather if they had it.
Yeah, but I guess that actually to counter argument what I said before, if the shadow player had Cruel Weather, they would have used it after the first movement, and since they didn't, most likely they didn't have it, so it was like cool.
Yeah.
I guess so.
Savedbyhim gets sort of Morgul Wound. I mean, and 7 corruption. Every corruption matters.
Yeah.
They're still over on faction cards.
Unless they're very confident of closing the game this turn.
Yeah. Then rolls. Okay, 2 more. Balrog, Faction Wild, Palantir, 2 hybrids, 2 armies, and then a character. Sorry, discard 1 faction card. Free Peoples gets Galadriel gets an eye, of course. Savedbyhim gets rid of Servants of Sauron. Fair enough. It's
aren't
turn
they
8.
rolling the Elrond die?
This is the Galadriel die. And yeah, they should have rolled the Elrond die.
Okay.
So they
But
rolled
since,
the...
okay. But since it's yeah.
I guess, yeah, since it's an eye anyway.
Yeah.
So, yeah, Vilya died. I guess if they had both rolled eyes, then they would have gotten the choice of which eye to use.
Yeah,
Use
which
Lord,
die to lose.
see.
Yeah,
Changes one of their eyes to a hybrid.
yes.
I guess you already have 3 eyes, yeah.
Yeah, I think it makes sense.
And
so
they
now
have
you
level
have
3 companions.
1, 2, 3,
no...
4, 5, 6, 7 attacks. 8 potential
I think
with
you
Death
can
of the
close out.
Fogger. It's a lot of attacks. It's a lot of attacks.
I think you can close out the
9 because they have the Ringwraiths abroad. They have all these dice are attacks. All of them.
Yeah. Yes.
That's it.
Savedbyhim. Okay. Lanxing starts by reinforcing Woodland Realm. Savedbyhim attacks Woodland Realm. Lanxing changes the will to a character. Moves. Oh yeah, they didn't refresh the hunt pool.
Okay.
So there we go. Yeah, that seems better. 1. They just take the corruption, and then now they Elrond.
Yeah, makes sense.
Savedbyhim hits Rivendell. Character card versus character card. Words of Pact. You're using Old Hatred. Duh. Versus maybe Sudden Strike. Yeah, Old Hatred versus Sudden Strike. Old Hatred gets yes, Lanxing's Pre is first. 2 hits. Savedbyhim gets 1 hit on Old Hatred.
Nice. That's nice.
Savedbyhim then gets 2 more. Lanxing gets 2 back. It's
Okay, yes.
1 back.
This is over.
Yep, it's over. Probably Old Hatred again versus Brave Stand. Savedbyhim gets them on the pre.
Yep. Okay.
Lanxing safe paths in the dark. Now, Savedbyhim needs to think. Army die. Oh, and they're going for Erebor.
Yeah. Yeah, totally.
Okay. Death to the Forgoyle to attack Westamnet.
Yes.
No card, no card. Savedbyhim gets 2 hits. Lanxing gets nothing back. Yes, they go to Edoras. Then I guess your 10 points are now going to be Edoras and Erebor.
Yeah.
And passes. Erebor under siege.
Normal eagle.
Lanxing
Yeah.
eagle. Yep. Half-orcs and goblin men on
Yeah.
Erebor.
Yes. That's
Okay.
all good.
Advance.
Ouch.
And they draw a red tile. Ouch.
Random. Ah, no, they just take Smeagol.
It just takes Smeagol.
Okay.
And we shall get it in play. Savedbyhim plays Ring Racer Abroad. Just to. Yep. Yeah. Okay. Now they're attacking Erebor after they got 2 in Nosgiliath, 3 in Westamnet, and then 1, and then just the Witch King extra in Erebor. Strategy card. You still, I guess, Devilry or Desperate Battle versus.
So I will go with We Come
maybe.
to Kill, most likely.
Oh, did We Come to Kill is also an option versus Daylight, Confusion, No Quarter. There's arguments for any of these 3. Yep, We Come to Kill versus Daylight.
Hey,
So that's
rolling
2
good.
hits, even against the Daylight.
Yeah.
Versus 2 back. And then We Come to Kill gets 2 more hits.
Okay, Erebor is gone. Okay.
Yeah, yep, it's over.
It's pretty much over.
And Savedbyhim draws a great host for good measure.
Yeah, you don't need to use it actually. Like you can use it for others that one.
I guess maybe play Devilry and then use the Great Host on Eris.
Yeah, sure. Use Devilry.
Yeah. And then character card. I guess you're canceling leadership. Yeah, Devilry versus Out of the High Airs.
Okay.
And Devilry gets them their hit.
Yeah.
Yep, that's it. Now you can get 11 points. Lanxing moves again.
Ouch.
And it's another red tile. Oh my
Ouch.
goodness. That is 4 reveal. Yeah, Lanxing says, anyway, I lose this turn. Hail from the Witch King. Are you guess, yeah, Desperate Battle or Great Host against against Out of the High Airs.
Great Host makes
Great Host.
There you go.
2 hits. There you go. And
nice.
They flip Naria to okay, so they're going for the 1v1 on Pelargear to
yeah, okay.
To try and maybe survive. No card, Lanch. And there is the game.
Nice. Very well played from both of them, but Savedbyhim, according to me, had like very nice ideas, militarily speaking. So
yeah.
Sorry for the noise.
Okay. We made a lot better time than last time too. This was only a little over an hour as opposed to the.
Yeah.
So this will be nicer for people to watch than the 2.5 hour hyper analysis of last game.
Hey, I like the long content. Like if I was the one watching that 2 hours video, I would have complained. But yes, this is a shorter version for other people who prefer shorter content. So
yeah,
nice one.
Yeah, nice. Yes, this was a nice game, and then now they will be meeting back based on when they play the previous games, presumably on Monday.
Oh,
okay. They've played the games every Monday, so presumably on Monday they will be meeting back to play Game 3, and that's Monday, March 11th. And then depending on scheduling, we could even try and get the video out on Wednesday.
We could try. Yes.
Especially since I will also, especially since yeah, my schedule is also going to open up a lot on Wednesday. So
Yeah, we can definitely try that. We will see.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's gonna be exciting one. And saved by him, since he's higher seed, I guess he will be allowed to start the bidding. No, it's gonna be determined
Yeah,
by
he
him.
will be allowed to do the bid first.
Uh-huh.
Uh, who knows? Maybe this game will. I don't think this game is going to beat the tournament's record for bidding. That one, that's nobody's come close to 12 tokens.
Oh yeah, nice, nice.
Yes.
So thanks again for collaborating with me in this commentary. I know that there are not many warm fanatics out there, but the few that there are kind of loyal and they really appreciate
Yeah.
this kind of content. So thanks again for taking the
Yeah. Of
time in commentating the game
course.
with me.
Yeah, and
Um,
I do think WOME's getting a lot. WOME is picking up in popularity. I mean,
I really hope so.
like had a
Yeah,
lot. It was practically impossible to find a WOME game in 2022. Now you can actually at least try and find a WOME game, and then
yeah, I
like
agree
we
with
had the
that.
tournament. Yeah, so hopefully hopefully that trend continues.
Yeah, indeed. And
Yep.
so, yeah, thanks again to Savedbyhim and Lanxing for sharing the logs with us.
Yep.
Yeah, and I guess we will meet again, hopefully on Wednesday for the last one. We will see. We will keep you updated. You will find all the videos in the water content channel of the Discord server anyway. Good. Thanks again and see you next time. Bye bye.
Yes. Bye.